5 games down, just one more to go for the 608 tournament here at Madison College. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the man, the myth, the legend, the dean of area high school sports, Dennis Summerall, the hardest working man in Madison this weekend. You got one more game in you, Dennis?
Yep. I'm
Perfect.
actually double doing this because I have to talk to the coaches afterwards and a couple of kids. I'm writing this game story on deadline. I got to file by midnight.
Oh, geez. So hopefully we don't get any overtime. I mean, I would love an overtime game, but for you, I hope we don't get an overtime
Well, the Packer
game.
game's coming on afterwards. And I know you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
But so I plan to get home with a Packer game in the background, and that'll help. And I already got my storyline. This is the game of Josh Manchester, 58 points last week. I watched the game on live stream, and they only fell from 1 to 4 in the poll. But Sauk Prairie, keep an eye on the Eagles.
Okay.
They are for real.
Well,
they got into the top 10. And then you got the Conan brothers. Both have D1 offers. Jack the junior, Joey the sophomore. They all have they bring a little each different to the game. But I know Jack has been offered by Wisconsin. He's part of that 27 class that's outstanding. And you look at Josh, part of the 26 class. He's pretty good, but the next year, the junior class is really good.
Well, and you know, this Slinger team, they're a team that's looking to get back here to Madison to the Kohl Center. Jack was a part of the state championship football team for the Slinger Owls. He had a huge catch in that game late in their win last year in the Division II championship game over Rice Lake. So he'd love to finish up his high school career, get a gold ball in football and a gold ball in basketball. We're about 90 seconds away from the starting lineups being announced here at Madison College for the 608 tournament. Before we get to the starting lineups, though, Dennis, let's get 3 keys for both of these teams. Let's start with the Slinger Owls traveling over here from the Milwaukee area. I mean, I'm going to give number 1 here because it's pretty obvious, and of course it's going to be somehow figure out a way to contain Josh Manchester.
Yeah, contain him. Don't give him any space. You don't want to give him any looks. And what Josh does really well is free throws and making steals for layups. He makes his layups. Number 2, make Mount Horeb pay at our place. They want to play fast and hit the boards, especially on defense. They don't want to give the Vikings second chances to get a rebound, kick out for Manchester for a 3, and you're And for the other side, for Mount Horeb, limit the live ball turnovers to slow down that transition game. You got to hit the boards. Again, they want to keep the brothers from getting second shots and find a third scorer. Last week, 58 of the 88 points were scored by Manchester, and Chapman right now is the only other one in double figures. They got to find some more guys to pick up the slack.
As those are your keys to this game. And, you know, Dennis, you mentioned the steals and those fast break opportunities for Josh Manchester. Last year, I did the Mount Horeb game as they were at Edgewood High School, and he, by himself, had a 10-0 run. He got a steal, the layup, got the next possession down. They got a stop, got another layup, and then he hit a 3, and it was just ridiculous. It was all of a sudden he wasn't doing much,
he
much,
score.
And he explodes.
I saw him score 16 points in a row in their gym at home. He's very comfortable in their own gym. Trust me there. But he went over 2,000 points this year, too. And if he averages over 30, then get into the sectionals, he's got a chance to finish as the number 3 scorer in state history. That is impressive.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, and I think he's an even better baseball player than he is a basketball player.
Well, but the thing is we expect him to go to college to play basketball.
That's right. That's his love.
Yes.
In baseball, and I like to call him my Robin Yount because he's a shortstop. He pitches, he hits, he does everything. Last year, he had dislocated shoulder in the regionals, which really hurt Mount Horeb, even though I don't think Tosa West was just so good. It was going to be tough to beat him with anybody. But he might, depending on where he commits. He hasn't committed. He's going to wait till the spring. And then depending on if the college coach lets him play, he at least wants to DH this next year, finish up his career, which you like to see the kids play multiple sports. But when you have his talent, or like the Conans, you really have to think about if you got a chance at the next level, about staying away with injuries and whatever. Remember, Sam Oakey was one of my all-time favorite players. He was a great football player, but he got hurt his sophomore year, and they said, that's it, you're done.
Yeah.
And we saw what he did in his career.
Absolutely. You've always said it. He's one of the best high school players you've ever seen.
A guy that would rip down a rebound, dribble between his legs, go down, pull up, and hit a three, or slam it. I got to call a game at State where he had not a triple-double. He got double figures in points, blocks, steals, and assists.
Wow.
In the first half of a state final game. That's why he's been one of my all-time favorites. But we've got, the last 2 decades, plenty of great guys that are playing. And one of them is playing in the NBA, who we got to cover here a few years ago.
Which they'll be giving away one of his signed jerseys at halftime of this game. The starting lineups for these two teams will start with the Mount Horeb Vikings. They come in at 4-1 on the season. It'll be at number 1, Cameron Nessheim, the 6-foot senior guard. The number 3, Josh Manchester. At center, the 6'5 senior Hayden Anderson. Then number 14, Cal Odgers, the 6'3 senior power forward. And rounding out the starting 5 for Mount Horeb is number 24, Alex Chapman, a 6'4 power forward. For the Slinger Owls, number 1, Joey Cohen at guard. Colton Mance will be the 6'4 senior forward. Jack Conan will be the 6'6 junior guard. Then number 5, Bryson Fogel at guard. He is listed at 6'1 and a sophomore. Slinger Owls will start with the ball, and rounding out their starting 5, another guard, Brett Palm for the Owls. As Palm is the one with it on the wing. Conan had some space, thought about that 3, instead passes it off, and it was nearly stolen away by Josh Manchester, Dennis, just like you said in the pregame.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of make your free throws, but you can create an awful lot if you can finish on layups. And if you get a steal, nothing's worse than driving in and clanking it off the rim. But it's fun to watch when guys get open looks or dunks, but I like the layups off the glass. The backboard is my friend, and it's been very friendly to Josh over the years.
Palm goes inside. They kick it out to Conan. He'll fire up a 3. It's too strong. Rebound for the Vikings. 2 empty possession attempts there for Slinger after Manchester had poked the ball away and that forced them to reset. Chapman on the wing. Giving it to Anderson. Anderson in that corner. Guarded closely by Jack Conan, and then it gets stolen away. Conan passing up ahead. The layup off the glass is good for Bryson Fogel, our first points of this second showcase game. 16:40 to go in the first half.
Chapman.
Chapman trying to go inside, has to get it back out. Now Manchester at the top of the key. Off to Odgers, down low. Anderson just too far out, tried to cut it back out. Off to Odgers, and some contact up at the free throw line. Our first foul of the evening. 16:15 to go.
Foul number 5, Bryson Fogel, first personal.
So he picks up the first points and the first foul.
Fogel, the lone man in the stat sheet right now. Pass down low. Manchester, the floater. Won't be the only time we call Josh Manchester's name this evening here at Madison College.
Joey with a reverse layup.
Yeah, Joey Conan goes baseline with the reverse. A 4-2 lead for the Owls. Manchester inside, hesitates, and is able to lay it in. He's up to all four of the Mount Horeb points. And we're tied at 4. And now Fogel answers right back.
Anything you can do.
I can do better. Our first one of the year, Dennis. Manchester guarded closely by Mance. Gives it off to Chapman, down to Anderson. The mid-range is too short, but getting the rebounds, Chapman. Odgers wanted to pass it off, going off of a Slinger player. It'll stay with Mount Horeb. 15-10 remaining in the half. 6-4 is the score. Slinger on top. Skip inside Anderson, pivots, high off the glass, no good. Fogle pulls in the rebound. Fogle coast to coast. The Euro step can't convert. Chapman with the board for the Vikings.
Oh, Manchester.
Josh had the ball poked away for a second. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. He has all 6 of the Mount Horeb points. We're tied at 6.
Well, in the previous game, we had the record. Riley set the record for Yorktown with 40 points. Josh had a 58 one last week. We'll see what he gets today.
Conan fires up a 3.
There's Jack on the miss there.
Yeah, Jack Conan. Jack Conan, the junior. Joey, the sophomore, excuse me.
Yeah, we had brothers on the Yorkville team, so brother day here at the ball.
Chapman too strong, airballs it. Jack Conan. Giving it off to Palm. They go cross court. Fogle. Up to Joey Conan. Now Jack with it. Getting double teamed, picked up his dribble, able to pass it off. Joey, the corner 3 off the right of the rim, no good. They'll just let that go out of bounds as Anderson and Manchester were both boxing out and weren't able to get there in time. 13:45 to go in the half, tied at 6 here in the second showcase game of the 608 basketball
Family
tournament.
day here. We got the Conan brothers on one side and the Nesheims. Todd, the coach, and Cam, his senior son here.
Yeah, Todd Nesheim in his 18th year as the head coach of Mount Horeb.
Good drive by Chapman and a turnover. Bad pass.
Tried to get that up ahead to Cameron Nesheim, the coach's son. The first sub for Mount Horeb coming in. Chapman will head to the bench. Eibinger coming in for Mount Horeb. The other 4 out there, still Anderson along with Odgers and Nesheim and Manchester. Slinger has yet to make a substitution. Still their starting 5 out there with 13:10 to go. Underneath Palm, able to just lay that in easy. Brett Palm, his first points, 2-point lead for the Owls.
Nice pass there by Jack Conan there, found the open man for the layup.
Manchester getting trapped, and he is going to draw a foul. Brett Palm picks up his first foul. Just the second foul so far. We're inside 13 minutes to go in the first half. We're not going to say anything else about that, Dennis, because we know what happens if we do. Manchester step back, and it's pure. Manchester all 9 of the Mount Horeb points.
Are you talking about runs there? He's got his own personal run. Oh, turnover.
And there's a turnover by Slinger. Max Grundle checking in for the Vikings. Sending Cal Odgers to the bench. 12:34 to go in the first half. 9-8, Mount Horeb leads Slinger.
Slinger with a small roster, 11 players, go about 8 deep here in the game.
I'll be honest, Dennis, I saw that. I thought that was a mistake and that I was going to get their roster here today. There'd be 6 names that I didn't recognize.
Well, that's versus I had Middleton, Follette the other night. Middleton's got 19.
Oh, my goodness. I suppose you expect that from the largest school district in the state.
Oh,
ooh,
nice
there's a
block
block
there
from
by
Max Grundle. Joey Conan trying to go inside. I keep wanting to say Cohen because I think of the directors, the Cohen brothers. Yeah, Conan.
Yeah, we got a foul there. Second Grundle.
Yep, Max Grundle picks up his first foul. That's the first foul of the evening for Mount Horeb.
At the line, Bryson Fogle.
Fogle heading to the line. He's got 5 of the 8 points for Slinger. Make that. He had 4. Now he has 5 of the 9. Math is hard, Dennis. And the second one is good.
Perfect.
Fogle up to 6. It's a 1-point lead, 10-9, 12:05 to go in the first half. Slinger on top. Chapman skips down low. Grundle high off the window. Back to a Mount Horeb lead. Joey Conan takes it inside. They'll skip it back out to Jack. Mance kicks off to Jack Conan, and that one's off the heel of the rim. No good, and a rebound for the Vikings and Josh Manchester. Dribbles behind his back. Thought about firing up that three. Doesn't, though. Manchester wheeling inside. That one's too strong. Rebound pulled in by the Owls. And then a kicked ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Slinger.
And for the Vikings, Ethan Morsard. And for the Owls, Jude Sakarla.
So Dennis, we're now about 8 minutes into this game, or 7 minutes into this game, excuse me. About what you expected so far from both of these teams?
Yeah, they're both pretty competitive teams. Both going to be probably in sectionals this year. And Jack with the with the shot. Interesting fact for you too: the Conan brothers and Manchester played on the same high-level AAU team, so they know each other very well.
Which can be a blessing and a curse, I feel like.
Number 11, Jude Sakarla, first personal, 13.
Jude Sakarla for Slinger, picking up his first foul there. Like, that's great because it's fun playing against guys that you know. That's especially in a non-conference, but they also know how you play.
You're right.
Manchester going against one of his AAU
Joey.
teammates, Joey. Chapman's three, no good. Rebound to the Owls. Going up ahead to Joey, and Joey Conan has 4 points. It's a 3-point lead for Slinger, 10-10, and counting remaining in the first half of this showcase game at the 60Eight basketball tournament. Grundle had the ball poked away. Chapman on the wing, guarded by Jack Conan. Mount Horeb firing up a three, no good. Rebound stays with the Vikings. He's trapped in the corner, able to give it off, kicks it out to Chapman, fires up an open three. And that one's off the back of the rim, nearly kept alive. Will be out and going to Slinger. There was some traffic and some players got tangled up. No call under the basket, though. That'll be a turnover on Slinger.
Both teams normally take pretty good care of basketball. Mount Horeb's 11 turnovers a game, 9 for Slinger. Could be a factor here.
We're down to 9 minutes to go in the first half. Slinger with a 3-point lead. Manchester sets a screen. Giving it off. The finger roll is good.
Morsard with the first bucket.
That cuts the deficit to just one now. Conan nearly lost it for a second, but he didn't dribble, so now he's able to, guarded by Anderson. Gives it off to his brother Joey, and Joey's able to find some space and get his 6th point of the night. 16-13 lead. Manchester over to Anderson in this near wing. Manchester gets cut off, step back, no good. Rebound for the Vikings. Morrisard. Anderson, he thought about that three, but had a defender in his face, and Manchester gets pushed from behind. And that'll be on Joey Conan, his first foul. So Josh Manchester has 9 of the 13 points, scored the first 9 for Mount Horeb. Now they've gone through a little bit of a scoring drought here. They had that Morrisard layup a little while ago, but that's been about it. And, of course, as I say that, Alex Chapman says, "Shut up, Hunter, I'll hit a mid-range jumper." Vogel at the top of the key for Slinger, handing off to Joey Conan. Vogel with the shot fake, picked up his dribble, hands it off to Joey. Jab step, fires up a three, too strong, rebound to the Vikings. 7:30 to go, 1 point lead for Slinger. Odger's down low, he's gonna get called for the charge. Slinger making a couple of subs. Jack Conan coming back in. He's got 2 points, averaging 22 a game. Still plenty of ball game for him to get up to his average, though.
And we got a foul.
We got a whistle and a foul. I believe that'll go against
Morrisard.
Yeah, Ethan Morrisard just got a little bit too in the face of the Slinger Owl player. Mance inbounding to Vogel. Vogel, the mid-range J. Nice. That is pure.
Pull-up jump.
Odger's bringing it across the midline inside 7 minutes to go, trailing by 3. Anderson off to Chapman at the top of the key. He backs it out. Morrisard handing off to Odgers in the corner. Fakes to his right, drives inside, spinning. Right hand off the glass. That was a great move by Cal Odgers. His first points of the game. He gets 1 more point. He'll be above his season average at 2.8 points per game. That's easy math for me, Dennis.
Yes.
Conan's 3 was no good. Chapman gets another rebound. Mount Horeb a chance to take the lead. Anderson on that wing.
Cam's still looking to score this year, by the way, number 4.
Odgers fires up a 3 and knocks it down. Cal Odgers with the last 5 points, and it's a 2-point lead for Mount Horeb. 5:45 to go in the first half. 20-18, Mount Horeb leads.
Nice dish by Cam Nessheim there from the corner.
Palm thought about the 3, instead fires from the elbow, too strong, another rebound to Chapman.
Doing the board. He came in with a reputation early in his career, just a shooter. Sophomore, he's developed more game, and now a strong rebounder this year.
Anderson, the corner 3's no good. Deflects into the hands of Palm. Vogel quickly up ahead. Crossing over, spinning.
Oh, nice.
Picks it up. Gets it off to Palm in the corner. He'll pull up for a mid-range jumper, and that rolls in. Palm. We have a 30-second timeout with 5:04 to go in the first half. We're tied at 20. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well here at the 608 basketball tournament.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
20-20 with 5:04 to go in the first half. The Owls and the Vikings knotted up here at the 60Eight basketball tournament. This is showcase game number 2 of the day and the 4th and final game of the day here at Madison College. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Sumrow. Josh Manchester back in for Mount Horeb. Manchester averaging over 30 points per game. The floater from Anderson, no good.
It was a good bounce pass there from Chapman. And, unintentional foul there for Anderson, but...
Those are the type of fouls when you're a 6'5 center at the high school level you can't be giving up.
Well, and also an all-conference tight end going to St. Thomas next year. Physicality. 3-sport athlete. You can play baseball.
Yeah.
I like that. He got a chance to football players signed in early.
Yeah.
One of his teammates, Brooks Hendricks, the quarterback going to North Dakota. But he loves to play baseball, too.
Anderson feels like the type of player that maybe a decade ago, there's a triple for Palm from the corner. It's a 3-point lead for Slinger, but Anderson feels like the type of guy who would have been like a decade ago, before all the transfer portal and NIL, would have been like a preferred walk-on for the Badgers. They would have just brought him in as an athlete, tried to figure it out from there. But now with everything else, he's going to go to an FCS. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear in a year or two that he's transferring to an FBS program. That's just how good of a football player he is from seeing a number of Mount Horeb games.
Yeah. Let's go to All Athlete, one of our former ESPN Madison University Credit Union Student Athletes of the Week back in September.
Manchester, the cross-court pass.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yep, as Nessheim there stepped out of bounds. That was a great pass from Manchester to get that ball off and even just get it to a teammate as he was being double-teamed, which we're going to say a lot.
Yes. Not
only tonight, but all season long. Josh Manchester being double-teamed.
There is not a defense he was not seen or will see this year. Nice drive there for Vogel.
Vogel lays it in. He's got 8 points, and suddenly it's a 5-point lead for the Slinger Owls with 3:46 to go in the first half. We're going to keep it right here, Dennis. This Slinger team, with having Joey Conan and Jack Conan and all of the scoring that the two of them are able to get, Joey coming into tonight averaging over 15 a game, Jack averaging 22, Jack not quite having the night so far with just 2 points, but this Slinger team, given the scoring that they can put up here, they just feel like a team that at minimum we'll be talking about them sectional weekend.
Yeah, they've got all their starters back from last year.
Yep.
This is a very experienced team, and they're not very deep, roster size-wise, so these guys get a lot of playing time.
And does that feel like a fair level, one for Slinger, but as well I feel like for Stoughton, I said the other Viking team for Mount Horeb.
I was here earlier today.
Yes.
Did you get to see any of that? Well, you were here to see Freedom and the dunk for
Donovan Davis. He's so good, and I have a sneaking suspicion that he may not end up going, even though Greg Gard was here. Just has that feeling that there might be an even bigger program that might come sniffing around Donovan Davis.
Well, my question is he going to stay all 4 years at Freedom, or will he go the prep school route?
Vaughn Carvalho.
Yep, and Wilson over at Madison West, another local kid. The same thing.
Manchester double-teamed in the corner, able to pass out of it. Anderson at the top of the key.
See, right now it's Mance, who's been playing.
Yep.
One of the best defenders.
That shot partially blocked. Then Anderson was battling for that ball, but he stepped on the line as he was touching it. It'll go back to Slinger with a 5-point lead and 3 minutes to go in the half.
It's a crucial time here near Vikings. They play a packed defense, so it's really tough to penetrate against when they're playing as a unit. Greg Gard talked about that, about guys' defense.
Yeah.
You got to know what your teammates are doing. Can't be doing something different. And they usually are right on the mark.
Mance gives the palm, fires up a
nice shot there.
deep 2. So Brett Palm up to 9 points. He was averaging 8.6 a game coming into this one. So some surprising players getting some scoring going early. Anderson has the ball stripped away. Manchester tried for a steal, couldn't get it. Lob up to Conan. He can't control that one in the air. Wanted the alley-oop slam. Mount Horeb's offense has gone quiet now over the last couple of minutes.
Josh had the early 9 points, but it's hard to touch the ball.
Especially when he gets double-teamed like he almost was there.
Mance with a little help there from Sakarla. Mance and Joey's a pretty good defensive player, too. I expect to see Conan on him. We saw that earlier.
Chapman tried to give it off to Odgers. It got poked away, and then Chapman gets called for the foul. That's his first, the 5th team foul. Down to 99 seconds to go in the half. With a 27-20 lead for Slinger. Two of the top teams in the state with some of the best basketball players in the state.
Up on the floor there.
Showcase game and foul, and that's going to be on Cal Odgers, his 2nd foul. It's the 6th team foul.
In for the Vikings, Ethan Morrisard.
Morrisard's going to check in for Odgers after he picked up his 2nd foul. Slinger inbounding along that baseline, get it into Jack Conan in the corner. Gives it to his brother Joey, who has it stripped away by Manchester. Messheim getting across that center line. Trying to get it to Josh, but he gets double teamed, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. We'll have to see. It's either Palm or Jack Conan picking this one up.
And it's Palm.
They'll give Brett Palm his 2nd foul. Sends Josh Manchester to the line. He had the first 9 points of the game for Mount Horeb. Has yet to score since. And now he gets his 10th point. Makes it a 6-point lead for Slinger.
In for the Owls, Devin Berger.
Yeah, Manchester, you got to be tough with the basketball. He's going to get a lot of hacking and whatever. Last year when they played Green Bay Notre Dame over at the Wisconsin Basketball Yearbook, he just got literally physical beat up in the first half. Second half, he came out and scored over 20 against him.
Manchester with 11 of the 22 points. Mount Horeb trails by 5 inside a minute to go in the first half. Freitag kicks off to Jack Conan. Wheeling inside. The left hand rolls off the rim. No good. Manchester trying to go quickly. Step back 3. That one got tipped. Rebound for the Vikings. Off the glass is good. Alex Chapman makes it a 3-point game down to 30 seconds to go. This was in danger of getting up to a double-digit lead for Slinger, but now just
hoping to get it back to like a 1-possession game, which it is now, and they can get a shot.
Even if you go to the locker room down by 5, you feel pretty good if you're Mount Horeb. Down to 10 seconds is Sakarla his first points. 5 seconds for Manchester. Manchester being double-teamed, kicks off Anderson in the corner. Nothing but net. Hayden Anderson, his first points of the half. And it's a buzzer beater 3 from the same corner we saw a game winner in the previous game. 29-27. The Slinger Owls lead the Mount Horeb Vikings at the half of this showcase game number 2 and the final game of the 608 basketball tournament this year. That was a really good first half, Dennis.
Oh, it was. I really, you like to see the Conan brothers. They're all cracked up to be. I mean, they're good. Jack's a very good passer. Joey on the perimeter there. Neither one ended up with a 3 in the first half. Jack only 2 points and Joey 4. So some good defensive work by Mount Horeb. And then, of course, Josh with 11 here in the first half to lead all scorers.
29-27, our score at the half. We will take a short break. When we come back, we'll get some of the first half numbers that we will go over and look ahead to the second half of Slinger and Mount Horeb, as this is ESPN Wisconsin's presentation of the 608 basketball tournament.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Wanakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top-quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Wanakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Wanakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
And not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, this is Hunter. Reveal by Tacticam was created for hunters by hunters. We're the leader in cellular trail cameras, and we're committed to making every hunt smarter, easier, and more rewarding. Whether you're filling your freezer or taking a trophy buck. Head to Tacticam.com to check out the full lineup of cellular trail cameras and power management accessories and see why thousands of hunters trust Reveal. That's TACTACAM.com.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Halftime at the 60Eight basketball tournament, the showcase game number 2, where the Slinger Owls lead the Mount Horeb Vikings 29-27. And Dennis, we look at some of these first half stats. One of them, before we even get into any of the scoring or anything like that, Josh Manchester has drawn 5 fouls in that first half. Slinger was called for 7 fouls, and he drew 5 of them. Yeah. So if that doesn't tell you how much he's going to get the ball here this evening, that should.
And he was only 2 for 2 from the line, so only one was in the act of shooting.
Yep.
The others keeping him away from the ball.
But then on the other side, when we look at some of the scoring, leading the scoring for Slinger with 10 points, Bryson Fogel. Brett Palm has 9. I went into this one expecting that to be the scoring line for Joey and Jack Conan, the 2 top scorers. But Jack Conan 1 of 4 and just 2 points. Joey 3 of 8 for 6 points in this one. Mount Horeb's been doing a good job of keeping them from getting some easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, Jack's a good passer. He's got 3 assists. But Joey, 4 turnovers. All 4 turnovers for Slinger, Joey's today. Then you look on the other side, 6 turnovers for Mount Horeb. And that's actually a key because Slinger's converted 8 points out of that versus 4 points for Mount Horeb. 4 points there, and then you have a 2-point differential in the score. So both teams have had leads. The largest for Slinger was 7. Mount Horeb's was 2.
Yep, and we saw 6 lead changes in this game, 5 ties in that first half. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we will have the start of the second half of showcase number 2 and the final game of the 60Eight tournament here from Madison College.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
(29-27), Slinger leads Mount Horeb at the half as we're about set to get the second half underway here from Madison College. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Sumrow. Dennis, thoughts here before we start the second half?
I think it's going to be a bang-up game. I look for the Conants to maybe step forward a little bit more. And Manchester's going to have to hit the 20. He's going to have to score for Mount Horeb to win. Even though we've seen a few more points off the bench than I have throughout the early part of the season for the Vikings.
Manchester lobbing a pass over to the corner, but he's going to get it right back. So he was getting double-teamed there. Driving in over 3 Owls defenders. It doesn't matter. He hits the mid-range jumper. Manchester up to 13, and he ties the game. Just over 30 seconds into the second half.
And there's Joey.
Floater for Joey. The sophomore guard for the Owls. Up to 8 points now. Chapman gets a screen, kicks out to the corner. Odgers fakes the 3. Wheels inside, kicks off to Chapman. He fires up a corner 3, and it rattles home. A 1-point lead for Mount Horeb. Then the inbound pass was knocked out of bounds for a moment. Now Mount Horeb's showing some pressure with that 1-point lead. Jack Conan wheeling inside through some contact. Can't hit the shot, but he's going to head to the line to shoot 2. There's the second foul on Hayden Anderson. First foul of the half with 16:40 to go in the game. Jack Conan a chance to tie this game or take the lead. And the first one for Jack is good. What'll be interesting here, Dennis, is if he hits this second one, is this what kind of gets him going, gets him woken up here? Again,
might have got away with a couple of steps on that one, by the way, too, but he'll take it. Nope, missed the second.
Missed the second one. The broadcaster curse strikes. I'm sorry, Jack Conan. That was my fault. But they kind of gave him the NBA continuation, the carry step there.
Oh.
Anderson down low, muscling through. He'll head to the line for the old school 3-point play. Jack Conan getting called for his first foul. Anderson too strong. Conan pulls down the rebound, trailing by 2. Joey Conan kicks it outside. Vogel thought about that 3, a deep 3 for Jack, and that's off the right of the iron, no good. Rebound for the Vikings. Chance to extend their lead. 2 points is their largest lead of the game. The Euro step, the left hand through traffic is no good for Josh Manchester. But he steals it away from Jack Conan. That's what you said pregame. Josh isn't just a scorer. He can also get a lot of steals, be a single-man run because of his defense. He showed it there, getting a steal. Long pass to Chapman, gives it off to Manchester. On the wing.
Joey got him out. Mance had him early. Joey, and then Mance, and then Joey again.
And the three rattles home for Hayden Anderson. Mr. Anderson, Hayden Anderson, makes it a 5-point Mount Horeb lead. The entire bench going out to meet him as Slinger takes a timeout. 15:09 to go in the game, and Mount Horeb has a 3-point lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout as this is ESPN Wisconsin's presentation of the 608 basketball tournament.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
8. Yeah, he's got to be double.
It's a run from Mount Horeb, and they suddenly have a 5-point lead after they trailed by 2 heading into the locker room early in this second half. And we were saying during that break, Dennis, you and I, that Mount Horeb needs Hayden Anderson to do what he did at the end of that first half and just now hitting some threes here to lighten the load for Josh Manchester.
Yeah, averaging about 7 points a game. He's got to be a double-figure scorer. That might the third one. Chapman, the big three: Chapman, Anderson, and Manchester. You got to take some of the pressure off of Josh.
Well, and if Anderson can get his scoring up to there, he might be close to averaging a double-double with how well he does rebounding and defensively.
Again, for him, as much time as he spends in the football field, he's just getting his basketball legs. Oh, nice drive by Joey.
Joey Conan protecting the ball that time. He's up to double digits for Slinger. They cut it down to a 3-point lead. Mance now back guarding Manchester. He gave it off to Odgers, who had the ball stripped away. Fogel up ahead. Fogel through some contact. He lays it in. Now Fogel up to 10, and it's down to a 1-point Mount Horeb lead. Two of the top teams in Division II going at it here at Madison College in this showcase game. Manchester down low, and they're going to say no basket. No shot. Colton Mance gets his first foul. Second team foul. Get it into Manchester. Josh Manchester dumping it off down low. And Odgers can't hang on to it. Back-to-back tough offensive possessions there for Cal Odgers. Having trouble hanging on to the ball, and it's 2 turnovers for him. 13:47 to go in the game. Mount Horeb leads by 1, 37-36. They trailed by 2 at the half. Palm firing up a 3. That's short. Odgers gets the defensive board. Manchester being guarded by Mance. Gives it off to Odgers in the corner. Didn't have the angle, picks up his dribble, tries to go cross court. We've got a whistle.
Stepped on the sideline. Looks like. Oh, he got a foul.
It'll be a foul on Bryson Fogel. Fogel. Now Fogel will head to the bench.
Third foul.
JJ Feilbach checks in. So that's big with Fogel with 10 of the 36 points for Slinger, heading to the bench with 3 fouls. And 13:15 to go in the game. Mount Horeb leading by 1. They had a 5-point lead. So then some turnovers and a couple of baskets for Slinger. Cut it down to a 1-point lead. Chapman nearly losing it, handing off to Manchester on that right wing. Guarded by Joey Conan. Spinning inside, he picked up his dribble. Turnaround jumper, too strong. They can't keep the ball alive. It'll go to Slinger. Jack Conan checks back in for Slinger.
Well, we had a buzzer beater for the consolation. Wouldn't surprise me if we get one that goes overtime.
Well,
just to fill it out. Fill out our bingo card, right?
Last year, you and I had an overtime game with Stoughton and Oshkosh North.
That's
no,
right.
that was 2 years ago. Excuse me. Anderson off to the corner. We've got a whistle underneath the basket. They're going to say that Max Grundahl stepped out.
Yep.
Back-to-back possessions for Mount Horeb where someone stepped out of bounds, turning the ball over. Or excuse me, it was a stepped out of bounds, then that air ball that they couldn't keep alive, and now another stepping out of bounds. 12:10 to go in the game, 37-36. Mount Horeb leads Slinger. Here in showcase game number 2 of the 60Eight basketball tournament. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean, Dennis Sumrow. Palm can't convert. Battling for it, picked up by Mount Horeb. Chapman bringing it across the midline. Guarded closely by Joey Conan. Anderson goes baseline. Skips it to Grundahl. The floater rattles home. Max Grundahl, his 4th point of the game. Nearly got a steal. And then Joey Conan's fouled on a 3 attempt. Grundahl tried to go for the steal, nearly got it. Thought he recovered, went for the block on that 3 attempt. Instead, it sends Joey Conan to the line for 3 shots.
Number 11, Max Grundahl, second personal.
That's the second personal foul on Max Grundahl. Joey, a 63% free throw shooter on the season. First one rattles in. And the second one, nothing but net for Conan. He'll get one more as he was fouled on that 3-point attempt. Heading to the bench is Josh Manchester for Mount Horeb. He had 11 first half points, only 2 points so far in this half as he heads to the bench. Slinger a chance to tie the game with the Joey Conan free throw. It is no good. Rebound fought for, pulled in by the Owls. Jack Conan thought about stepping into that 3. Instead, hands it off to his brother Joey. Fires one up, can't get it. Anderson had the rebound for a moment, and they're going to call a foul.
Second foul, number 3, Jack
That's
Conan.
Jack Conan picking up his 3rd foul. Jack's just got 3 points, came in averaging 22 points per game. He's staying out there with the 3 fouls, trailing by 1 with 11:14 to go in the half. Nessheim gets trapped and he dribbles it out of bounds. Mount Horeb, the turnover bug, biting them in this second half. They had a 5-point lead, but then Slinger cut it down to a single possession, and then the turnover bug biting the Vikings. And that layup for Joey Conan is good. He's up to 14 now, and it's back to a Slinger lead. Nessheim able to get it across midcourt this time. Now Chapman. Mount Horeb just working the perimeter, and then Anderson trying to drive inside. Draws a foul.
Slinger foul, number 11,
Second foul on Jude Sakarla, senior forward.
In for the Vikings, Josh Manchester.
Josh Manchester coming back in for Mount Horeb as they trail by 1, 10-18 to go in this second showcase game. Lob pass taken away by Conan. Conan on the fast break, the two-handed slam. Jack Conan up to 5 points, and it's a 3-point Slinger lead. Now a timeout by Mount Horeb as they were getting trapped with 10 minutes to go, trailing 42-39. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on ESPN Wisconsin's presentation of the 608 basketball tournament.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
42-39 after that Jack Conan dunk, giving the Slinger Owls a 3-point lead.
We were waiting for it. It's inevitable.
Yep. But I wasn't expecting all of these turnovers from Mount Horeb, though, Dennis.
I got to take care of the basketball and against the pressure. And this is a team that wants to play fast and relentless. They're going to battle for everything. So it's a good test. I mean, both these teams play this kind of competition in December. It's only going to help you come March. And these are two teams I expect to see in the sectionals.
Messheim picked up his dribble, gets trapped, able to pass it off, and they're able to get it across the midcourt. Odger's in the corner.
Good job, Eibinger, just getting it over the half-court line.
Understanding, like, I just need to get across that navy blue line at midcourt here at Madison College. However I can do it. Anderson wide open in the easy layup. He's up to double digits. Down to a 1-point Owls lead and 9:20 to go in the game. Spinning inside, no good, a whistle, and it's going to be out off of Mount Horeb, so it stays with Slinger.
And a little mop there, action.
Yep, have to mop up some of the sweat after a number of bodies hit the floor.
Travel.
Joey Conan traveling. And it always feels like when those travels happen out on the perimeter, that's just the offensive player seeing that open lane and wanting to get there.
Wow.
Like,
oops.
Nope, got to dribble the ball first. Just get that one dribble there first, and then you'll be okay.
And you do it right in front of the official, like you think it's not going to get
Manchester
called.
trying to go coast to coast, kicks it out, open three. That one's short, rattling around, pulled in by the Owls.
Oh, drew a foul, Conan.
And Conan's going to draw a foul. This is either Odgers or, and it will be Odgers. Anderson not drawing that foul.
13. In for the Owls.
Third foul now for Odgers and the 13 foul. It's down to 8:47 to go in the game here between Slinger and Mount Horeb. And a 1-point Slinger lead. Largest lead for either team was 7 points in the first half.
Oh, nice open look.
For Slinger, but no good. Mount Horeb had a 5-point lead here in the second half. Manchester falling away, can't get that one to go down. Quickly up ahead are the Owls, and Conan, Joey slams it home. Back to a 3-point lead for Slinger.
Nice outlet by his brother Jack to set that up.
Manchester in NBA 3 is short. Slinger wanting to go quickly. Jack Conan into the paint, lobbing it up and able to convert Sakarla.
Well, I like, you see why they like Jack Conan so much. Great passing skills.
He can shoot, he can pass, he plays defense, he'll guard 1 through 5. There's a reason why he is considered one of the best high school basketball players in the state for the class of 2027. Would have a real case to be #1 if it weren't for Donovan Davis and another one of the Knipple brothers. Anderson is called for a blocking foul for Mount Horeb. That's his 3rd. 4th team foul, sending Joey Conan to the free throw line. And with 7:23 to go, he'll be shooting 2. The first one just rims out.
For the Vikings, Alex Chapman.
And Dennis, because you are a Packer fan, just so you know, since we're a few minutes away from Packers-Bears starting, if I see any scores or that, I will pass those along to you and anyone else tuning into this game, not tuning into that. We thank you for tuning into this game as a big rivalry game is happening in the state. We've got a great high school basketball game happening here at Madison College, and it is a timeout Mount Horeb. A 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here with a 5-point lead for Slinger, 46-41.
Joey just missed 2 free throws.
Yeah.
Oops. That could be biggie now that he could have put that up to a 3-possession game.
Well, and Joey coming into this one a 63% free throw shooter. That is kind of one of the weaker areas for this Slinger squad. They're a 66% free throw shooting team. That could be something, I mean,
you want to be up
70-75%
for a high school team.
And especially for both of these teams, when we just said their floor on their on this season is a sectional weekend. Preferably for both of them, obviously, going to the Cole Center, which they're both very capable of doing as teams. But you're going to get into a game where you've got to hit a bunch of free throws when you get into the postseason, and that could be a spot for both of these teams that could be an issue.
Well, Appleton North missed front end of 2 bonuses right at the end of the game and ended up losing on a buzzer beater.
Yep. Mount Horeb with the ball out of the timeout, trailing by 5. Just over 7 minutes to go. That mid-range jumper is no good. Mount Horeb can't get things to fall here now in the second half. Jack Conan through the contact.
How did that happen? Incredible drive. Physicality.
Conan with 5 second-half points for 7, and it's a 7-point Slinger lead, tying their largest of the game. Anderson firing up a high arcing 3, no good. Joey Conan pulls in the rebound. Vogel slows it down. They wanted to push at first. Getting off to Palm. Palm off to Vogel now. Wheeling inside through the trees, goes over the top of the rim. And out off of Mount Horeb. He'll stay with the Owls. It'll be Colton Mance to inbound underneath his own basket. Lobbing it into Jack Conan. And he steps through some contact, doesn't make it, doesn't draw a foul. Dennis, it feels like Mount Horeb needs to get a bucket here, otherwise this game could get out of hand.
Yeah, they got to keep it in single digits. If it gets into double, they're in trouble.
Chapman at the top of the key. Now Odgers, wheeling baseline, kicks off to the corner. A whistle and a foul. It'll be on number 2, Colton Mance.
I called it a 22.
Excuse me. I saw the 2, and I
Yeah,
didn't look to see if there was a second hand.
So did I.
The 2, so Palm is third. Wanted to get it into Manchester. It's taken away, though. Fogel up ahead. Fogel goes coast to coast. Right hand off the glass. No good. Whistle and a foul on the shot attempt by Conan. And Jack Conan's going to head to the line. Hayden Anderson now, Dennis. He's got 4 fouls.
At the line, Jack Conan.
Yep.
Jack Conan looking to try and get points number 8 and 9 and give Slinger their largest lead of the game. And he gets the first free throw, up to an 8-point lead. With 5:35 to go in the game. And Conan's second one is pure. It's a 9-point lead for Slinger, the largest of the night. Odgers nearly has it poked away from behind.
Double
and
dribble.
Double dribble. It's another turnover. With 5:15 and counting, Jack Conan setting up the offense for Slinger. Off to Fogel, fires up the triple, and he is good for the triple. 13 points for Bryson Fogel, 12-point Slinger lead. Manchester trying to do it himself, has the ball ripped away by Conan. Up ahead to Fogel. Fogel lobbing it up, and Joey can't connect on the alley-oop. And now Odgers gets fouled from behind.
Slinger foul number 5, Bryson Fogel, 4th personal.
That's the 4th foul on Fogel.
And we get 7 fouls now. Shooting 2.
At the line, Cal Odgers, shooting 1 and 1.
Yeah, Manchester opened up the game with 9 points.
9 points, and he is currently sitting at 13.
Yep.
Just 4 second-half points for Josh Manchester, who averages over 30 points per game. Had a 52-point scoring night in an overtime loss to a very good Sauk Prairie team just this week. But now he and the Vikings trail by 12. Sakarla can't convert. Mount Horeb needs a basket to try and get this into single digits again. Chapman off to Manchester, guarded closely by Mance. Open corner 3, that one is off the left iron, no good. It's another empty possession for Mount Horeb. We've got a timeout by Slinger with 3:54 to go. Slinger leads 53-14. We'll take a 60-second timeout as this is ESPN Wisconsin's presentation of the 608 basketball tournament.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Out of the timeout now, the Owls with it. Conan to Conan. Can't get the first one, gets his own rebound. The hoop and the harm for Joey Conan. He's up to 18 points now, Dennis, the sophomore guard.
Yep.
And, you know, Dennis, I know Jack won't like to hear this, but the way that Joey's playing tonight, Joey might be the better ball player. And Jack's very good, and again, one of the best in the class of 2027. But Joey has been impressive. And that's going to be a foul on Alex Chapman. They're going to call a charge on Chapman.
17.
So it's another turnover.
The bugaboo.
Dennis, you keep a running tally of things. Can you look quickly? When was the last time that Mount Horeb had a made basket here?
Last made basket was at the 9:31 mark, so 6 minutes scoreless.
6 minutes, because we're at 3:20, and it's a 14-point lead. Mount Horeb gets a turnover there. Trying to end this nearly over 6 minutes scoring drought, and Manchester can't do it there. Chapman kept it alive for a moment. Up ahead to Joey Conan. He'll slow it down, though. Inside 3 minutes to go, leading by 14.
Now, this is a Slinger team that they've got a lot of confidence in how far they can go. You know, they're going to be playing at the 5 serve. They're going to be playing Wisconsin Basketball Yearbook Tournament this coming weekend. They got Arrowhead and Oshkosh North. Those are two really good teams.
Yeah, this is
when you've got players like the Conans, they could showcase. And there's Jack Conan.
Yep, Jack up into double digits now with a 16-point lead. Yeah, and I like when coaches go to tournaments like this or showcase games against really great teams. Sakarla picking up a foul there with a little bit of a hand check. But I always call it's the Kelly Sheffield approach to your non-conference games. The Badger volleyball coach, Kelly Sheffield, loves scheduling tough opponents for his squad early in the year, wants them to be tested, wants them to see what it's like playing teams that also have the same expectations as them to make deep runs into the postseason.
Yeah, you have to know, you want to see how good you are. When you get to the tournament, especially, you want to have, I think you got all the boxes checked. You've seen how many different offenses, defenses. You've come up in a lot of different situations so that you can handle it. So it becomes muscle memory, more or less.
Conan spinning through the pressure defense.
So he just broke the scoreless streak. Anderson did 2 free throws.
That was a over 7 minute scoring
7:09, yeah.
That's 7 minutes scoring drought, just so tough. And that's, I mean, Dennis, you said one of their keys for this game is finding a third scoring option. We normally know what to expect for Josh Manchester. We've seen some great things offensively through the season for Alex Chapman, but then they've just been struggling to get that consistent third option to really vary up their offense. And it's made things really difficult for them this season. Palm hitting the first one. He's up to 10 points for Slinger. And the second one, Hewer for Brett Palm. It's Brett Palm heading to the bench. Devin Berger checks in for the Owls.
Into the Vikings, Kyle Freitag.
Now Kyle Freitag checking in for Alex Chapman for the Vikings. Trailed by 16 with 2 minutes to go in the game. Anderson, a mid-range jumper, and that is pure. So, you know, even though Mount Horeb's not going to get the win, we talked about just a few moments ago, wanting that third scoring option. It might be Hayden Anderson here with the way he's performing against this really good Slinger squad this evening. He takes it in, has his shot blocked away, it goes out of bounds, off the hands of Mount Horeb, so it goes to the Owls. Conan in the corner, gets it up ahead to his brother Jack.
No, just bring it out.
Yep, they're
spread the floor.
He had the open layup and instead wheeled out, and they're just going to try and take the air out of the ball with a little over a minute to go. Mason Williams picks up his first foul.
In for the Owls, J.J. Feilbach and Noah Presley. In for the Vikings, Owen Schultz.
So we'll see a bunch of substitutions as Colton Mance and Joey Conan heads to the bench. We expect that will be the end of the evening for Joey Conan with a minute 13 to go and leading 59-45. Actually make that 60-45. As Fogle hits the free throw. And now Jack Conan heads to the bench as well as Jude Sakarla comes in. Jack Conan ending with 11 points, half of what he was averaging on the season.
There we go.
And now Fogle up to 15 points. Henry Jennings, the senior, checking in for Mount Horeb. Nick Eibinger comes to the bench. Down to a minute to go. Ashelman firing up a three. That one's airballed, no good. Battle for down low, and Fogle is able to pull it in for the Owls. Slinger, again, just going to try and run this clock out. So, Dennis, it feels like with this performance against a very good Mount Horeb team for Slinger here this evening, that Slinger feels like a team, as long as they stay healthy and don't get, a terrible regional draw or something, we should expect to be seeing them in the second weekend of the tournament.
They're going to be a sectional final team. That's it.
And that will do it for the showcase game. 61-45, the final score. The Slinger Owls take down the Mount Horeb Vikings. And a big part of this one, Dennis, that 7-minute scoring drought, over 7-minute scoring drought in the second half for Mount Horeb. They just couldn't stop turning the ball over. And credit to Slinger in that, too. It wasn't just a bunch of mistakes by Mount Horeb. Slinger's defense is very good.
Slinger played pretty good defense, and they passed the ball pretty well. And all the attention's, obviously on the Conan brothers, but, Fogle came up and had a big-time game today. Brett Palm played well. And, again, these are guys, this starting lineup is intact from last year. They know each other really well. They it's precision basketball. And a quote that Coach Levine gave me a couple of days ago about Mount Horeb was, he likes how they play together and everybody's got their role. You can say the same thing about his own team. They know what they have to do. They crash the boards well. They're smart. And not a lot of emotion out here as far as, getting angry about things. It's just kind of calm, cool, collected. And right there we got the player of the game. Goes to Jack Conan, the junior. And could have gone to Fogle, could have gone to Palm. Fogle ended up actually as their leading scorer, but Jack in the second half came up to where he had 8, ended up in double figures. But just you watch his passing, his rebounding, and you can see why he's at the next level. A lot of times people go, well, I didn't see him all like he's not dominant. It's because they almost kind of lull you in a sense of, make it look so easy.
Yes.
They're in the right place at the right time. It's like in baseball, is the guy diving for a play, or does he have a position that he's making a catch that some other guys might have to dive for? That's the same thing, I think, with Jack and Joey. How about to have those two guys, I wonder what it's like in the household. Mom has to kick them out, roughhousing, or what it's like in the driveway one-on-one.
Yeah, I can't imagine those two playing one-on-one with each other. They're just so good, and I'm sure they're just so competitive with each other.
My late brother and I were like that. They had to put us on the same team because if we had to guard each other, forget it. It was a war.
It turned into what you guys were like Bill Lambier against each other. You're just throwing elbows.
So,
He's not bleeding. It's not a foul.
What do you mean that's foul? No autopsy, no foul.
Exactly.
Right. So I can imagine that. But again, hey, we had the brothers in the last game with Yorkville and now with Mount Horeb. They both end up walking away with wins.
Again.
And Mount Horeb, not sure if they'll be back next year, if this was just a showcase for them. But Slinger will be in the tournament, especially with their underclassmen they have.
Yep. 61-45, again, our final score. The Slinger Owls getting the win against the Mount Horeb Vikings. So, Dennis, another year of the 608 tournament is in the books. Bill Kegler and the entire crew here at Madison College do such a great job with this tournament. I want your favorite moment of this year's tournament. I'm going to put you on the spot with this one.
It's got to be the buzzer beater there coming down to the older one of the brothers, the Alfords. That younger brother ruled the first half, but in the second half, Cream rises to the top. And the fact that Riley, a 40-game performance, but he found the open one. Last week when Mount Horeb lost, Manchester was the same situation. He had 58. He gave it up to what was a better shot. Here we saw it here today that Riley, he could have taken that three and forced it, but he got it to his teammate, and he had confidence in him, and he made it. That kind of teamwork, that's what stands out to me.
Yep, absolutely. Again, another year of the 608 basketball tournament has come and gone. Again, Bill Kegler, who puts this tournament on here at Madison College, announcing there will be girls' games next year. So this will be a 3-day tournament then. They'll have girls' games on Thursday for the tournament, and then we will have 6 games on this Saturday then, with then the boys' semifinal games on Friday, still the 2 showcase games, but then the girls' consolation and championship game as well. So one game better than the state tournament championship Saturday. We get the 608 championship with 6 championship games.
Well, now I'm going on to do some PA work for Mark Miller's tournament, the basketball yearbook.
Yep.
We got 9 games a day, 27 in 3 days. So getting ready for that state tournament run when we get 15 in 3 days.
Just like the teams got to get themselves ready, the teams that expect to make deep runs, we have to get ourselves warmed up as well. That will do it from the 608 basketball tournament. Thank you to Matt Yeasel as well as Tim Halderman for calling the first showcase game, Jesse Nelson on the call for the tournament games, and, of course, the Dean Dennis Summerall.
Pablo yesterday, and we got Riley today.
Pablo Iglesias on video, Riley Yauk on video for these last 2 games.
We got our own great team.
Yes, exactly.
Bringing it home.
And thank you for tuning in to the 608 basketball tournament this whole weekend. For Dennis Summerall, I am Hunter Vaughn. This has been ESPN Wisconsin.